Ladies and gentlemen, now we are going to have a short talk show. The reason we are doing this is because we would like to share with you what we did this morning. A group of approximately 60 or 70 leaders from the youth of India came together in the Crown Plaza Hotel here in Ahmedabad. They came from all over India, and during the morning we had a conversation about how to bring spirituality into practical life, and how it is that spirituality is important for leadership and for the future. And so I would now like to invite some of those guests from this morning up onto this stage to have a short conversation so that you can find out more about what we discussed. May I please invite now Dr. Dhvani Sharma, Bhavya Gandhi, Dan Howarth, Mr. Dvanit, and Rohit Roy onto the stage to join me. Please welcome them to our stage. Hello, Dan, all the way from New Zealand. Welcome. Come and sit down. Rohit, you come here. Dan, over there. So, welcome to our stage. Welcome to this small gathering of 4,000 people. We're going to be here for the next 20 minutes or so because I would like to be able, in the best way possible, to share what you experienced this morning. So I'm going to introduce each one of you before I ask you to just share what your experience is, and I'm going to ask each of you to just share in a slightly different way. So may I start, ladies first, with Dr. Dhvani Sharma. Now let me first tell them a little bit about you, because Dr. Sharma, you are really quite a powerful woman. You are presently working as the National Secretary of the BJP Youth Morcha, and this is certainly an influential position. You're in charge of Delhi State, and you're one of the most powerful women in Gujarat. So thank you for being with us tonight, because I know particularly you have an interest in leadership, and especially in relationship to women and women's issues here in India. So first, Dhvani, could I please ask you to share very briefly your just experiences of this morning's meeting?
Thank you so much. First of all, I would thank you, Brahma Kumari, for giving me such a beautiful platform where I can meet different leaders from all over India. As far as my introduction is concerned, yes, he had already introduced me, but after completing my doctorate in biotechnology, switching towards the active politics was one of the toughmost decision for me. But yes, as the whole morning session was saying, that spirituality. With spirituality, what my mother had given to me, and she's accompanied me here in the crowd, Archana Sharma, she had given me a spirituality with which a stability comes, and with the stability, the wisdom, what is correct and what is not, and that gives me to work for the nation. And as far as the woman empowerment is concerned, yes, I promised myself that at least in the political life, I can do, that is a big way to go. But yes, it's a promise to a nation that I will give minimum 150 women leader in my career. Thank you.
Thank you. So now I would like to go to the end there to actually our youngest member here. Now, the thing is, I've heard something about you, Bhavya Gandhi. It says here you're a child artist, you were born and brought up in Gujarat, and you're living with your parents in Mumbai, and you want to become a director. The thing that I've heard about you, Bhavya, is not all this. I have heard that that Narendra Modi himself has trouble getting people's attention when you're on stage with him. The rumor is that you are more famous than he is. Well, I think you're otherwise known to many people here as Tapu. I welcome you to the stage. I have to tell you, your vibration, your presence with us is fantastic, and it was great to have you this morning. Just give the crowd here just a little bit of an insight as to your experience this morning.
Thank you so much for introducing me. आज सुबह हम सब शिवानी बहन को जब सुन रहे थे तब उन्होंने एकदम छोटा सा एग्जाम्पल दिया था कि आप जब ऑफिस जा रहे हो तो आप वहाँ के वॉचमैन को मिलते हो, उसके बाद रिसेप्शनिस्ट को मिलते हो, उसके बाद रिसेप्शनिस्ट के ऊपर वाले पोस्ट को मिलते हो और फिर सीईओ को मिलते हो. तो क्या आपका सबके साथ सेम बिहेवियर है? अगर नहीं है तो सेम बिहेवियर करो, और नहीं है तो क्यों नहीं है? यू हैव टू फाइंड इट. और उन्होंने स्पिरिचुअलिटी के द्वारा हम सबको ये समझाने की कोशिश की है कि हम सब यूथ, जितने भी यहाँ पर यूथ है, बस मैं यही बोलना चाहता हूँ कि हम सब एक पेंसिल है और ये जो फ्यूचर ऑफ पावर है वो एक शार्पनर है. अगर हम यहाँ पर आएंगे तब जाके ही हमारी पेंसिल शार्पन होगी. सो आई विल रिक्वेस्ट यू ऑल, जितने भी यूथ है, इस फ्यूचर ऑफ पावर से जुड़े रहिए और स्पिरिचुअल बने रहिए. थैंक यू सो मच. जय जिनेंद्र. ओम शांति.
Thank you, Baba. That's fantastic. And so now, to this end, to Mr. Rohit Roy, I mean, even I, and I'm not a very good moviegoer, and I live in another country, even I have heard of you, and it's a great pleasure for me to be on stage with you. You are a renowned actor, and I'm sure everybody knows you very well, and it really doesn't take me to introduce you. But I do know that you had a particularly personal experience this morning in the meeting, and I'd just like to give you the chance to share with the group what it is that you experienced.
નમસ્કાર. સૌથી પહેલા હું કહી દઉં કે હું પણ અમદાવાદનો જ છું અને અહીંયા ભણેલો ગળેલો છું. સેન્ટ ઝેવિયર સ્કૂલ અને કોલેજમાં ભણ્યો છું અને મારા માટે બહુ ગર્વની વાત છે કે આજે હું મુંબઈમાં જઈને કામ કરું છું ટપ્પુની જેમ. આખા ઇન્ડિયામાં આપણે બધા ઓળખીએ છીએ અને મારા ભાઈબંધો મને કહે છે કે તું અમદાવાદથી ગયો ને તે નામ કર્યું એટલે અમને બહુ પ્રાઉડ લાગે છે. તો મને આજે બહુ આઈ એમ વેરી વેરી પ્રાઉડ દેટ આઈ એમ બેક ટુ માય હોમ ટાઉન. સો એન્થની, Ahmedabad is where I grew up. I studied. This is my hometown really, and I left Ahmedabad 25 years back to make a career of myself, and fortunately I've achieved a little bit. Coming back to this morning, दोस्तों मैं कहना चाहूँगा कि आप जो इतनी तादाद में यहाँ पर आए हैं, हम लोग जब सुबह वो 2 घंटे हम लोगों ने बहनों के साथ ब्रह्म कुमारी के जो जितने भी टॉर्च बेरर्स हैं उनके साथ ये जो 2 घंटे सुबह को बिताए, मेरे लिए एक बहुत ही बड़ी बात हो गई. पिछले 2 सालों से देख रहा हूँ कि एक्टिंग का जो एक प्रोफेशन है, इसमें आपको कुछ और करने का वक्त नहीं मिलता, क्योंकि आप 24 घंटे या तो कैमरे के सामने होते हैं या जब नहीं होते हैं तो उसी के बारे में सोच रहे होते हैं कि कल क्या करना है. एंड आई एम श्योर कि सब लोगों के लिए ऐसा ही होता होगा. फॉर द लास्ट कपल ऑफ years आई हैव बीन रनिंग दिस रेस इन ट्राइंग टू really seek out myself, which is what I believe has brought me here today. In the morning I had like an epiphany. When I walked into the room, I didn't know why I was there. पहले मुझे ये लगा कि maybe they've called me to speak about the power of the youth and the future of power, what power means, what youth means, etc., etc. And I realized that no, I'm not here to talk. I'm here to listen. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a way more better way of utilizing your time than talking. What happened to me in the morning, this is what I think you mean. What happened to me in the morning is that I realized why I was there. For the longest time, I've been seeking myself and I couldn't find myself, although I knew what I was looking for. That's what is spirituality. The moment you start walking that path, जैसे ही आप उस रास्ते पे चलना शुरू करते हैं, अपने आप आपके सामने कोई शख्स आ जाता है, कोई इंसान आ जाता है. Somebody comes and leads you forward, walks with you. Every time I meditate, I feel good. I don't know why I feel good. Like Mr. Juma was saying, his kid said that I don't know what you're doing, but whatever you're doing, keep doing it. So I think there are different words for it, but coming to Brahma Kumaris, I realized that the way of life is what I was looking for. I've also done everything that most of us have done, the very naughty things in life, which I don't want to speak about right now. But I realized that shedding all those things was like shedding skin. And I find that in 2 hours, it made so much of a difference to my psyche, my thinking. And I think that if all of us get together, have somebody leading us and takes us on this path, India is definitely the power which is going to change the future of this world. And America cannot do it. It's not that I have anything against America. I love America. I love the people there. But their mentality, their mindset, their lack of spirituality is not going to take us to a right end. That is going to be a very violent end. And that's the only thing that they understand, the use of violence and power. India will have to go the middle path. We make spirituality our base, and this is what I learned in the morning. Anything, the base is spiritual, we will be on the right track. Namaskar.
Thank you very much. Fantastic. So now let me go to Mr. Dvanit. You have been for 11 years an RJ drive time RJ at Radio Mirchi here in Ahmedabad. So you, I would imagine, are probably more up to date with what's really going on here in Ahmedabad and in India generally than most people. First of all, just give your little experience of what you took from this morning.
Thank you very much for that introduction. So apart from being a radio jockey, I am an actor now. I am doing a film, a Gujarati film. And 5 years back, I had done a music album. I'm a singer, I'm a musician, I'm a writer. So I had done a music album which was called Majhani Life. And in that album, there was a song. The song was written for people who are busy with their lives. A ગીત હતું જેમાં 35 વર્ષથી વધારે ઉંમરના લોકોએ એની સાથે વધારે સાહિત્ય રિલેટ કરી શકે અને સ્પિરિચ્યુઆલિટીની કેમ જરૂર છે એ વાત એ ગીતની અંદર આવે છે કે તું હમણાંથી હસતો નથી, રડતો નથી, જાણે તું તારામાં વસતો નથી. તું હમણાંથી હસતો નથી, રડતો નથી, જાણે તું તારામાં વસતો નથી. છમછમાછમ બૂંદો જ્યારે આકાશેથી પડતી હોય એમાં તું પલળતો નથી. બહાના બનાવીને રજા લે, વીતેલા દિવસોની મજા લે. છેલ્લે તમે બહાનું બનાવીને રજા ક્યારે લીધેલી? પોતાની જાત માટે ફુરસતનો સમય ક્યારે કાઢેલો? બહાના બનાવીને રજા લે, વીતેલા દિવસોની મજા લે. ભેગા કર ગલીઓના બચ્ચાઓ, આંટી દે બે ચાર કંચાઓ, કરી લે પકડા પગડી, માની જા થોડું ઝઘડી, દોડીને સંતાઈ જા, ફળિયામાં ફંટાઈ જા, જડે તો અંચાઈ ખા. તું ના કરવાનું કરતો રહેજો ને કરવાનું કરતો નથી. તું ના કરવાનું કરતો રહે છે ને કરવાનું કરતો નથી. પોતાને ગમે એવા બે ચાર શ્વાસો ભરતો નથી. ઢળતી સાંજે લીલા લીલા હરિયાળા બગીચે જઈ ખુલ્લા પગે ફરતો નથી. તો બારિયા બંધ હવે.
Could you sing us a little bit of the song?
I'll do that for you. Thank you. So બારિયા બંધ હવે ખોલી દે, નિરાંતે ઝૂલામાં ઝૂલી લે, હુંફાળા ખોળામાં બેસીને વહાલ ભર્યા હાથોને ચૂમી લે, ઉડતા પતંગિયાને રમતી ખિસકોલીઓને જોઈ તું જરા રમી જરા હસી લે. તું આવતાને જતા તારા ગમતા ગીતો ગણગણતો નથી. રેતીના ઢગલામાં બેસી સપનાના મહેલો પણ અમથા અમથા ચણતો નથી. તું હમણાંથી હસતો નથી, રડતો નથી, તું તારામાં વસતો નથી. સો આપણો જે સ્થાયી ભાવ છે, આપણી જાતની અંદર સ્થિર ભાવ છે, એને ક્યાંક આપણે આપણી વ્યસ્તતામાં આજકાલ જે મટીરિયલિઝમ છે, આજકાલ આપણી ઉપર જે એક બોમ્બાર્ડમેન્ટ થયું છે મટીરિયલિઝમનું, આપણે જે યુગમાં જીવી રહ્યા છે એ ગતિનો યુગ છે. એ કવિએ લખ્યું છે, એક હતી ગતિ સમય એનો પતિ, એક હતી ગતિ સમય એનો પતિ, એની બે સંતતિ, એક હતી તાણ ને બીજી ભ્રષ્ટ મતિ. સો આપણે જે સમયમાં જીવી રહ્યા છે એ તાણ ભર્યો સમય છે. આપણે એન્ઝાઇટીમાંથી સ્ટ્રેસ ક્રિએટ કરે છે અને સ્ટ્રેસમાંથી ડિપ્રેશન ક્રિએટ કરીએ છીએ. અને આ ગીત જ્યારે મેં લખ્યું ત્યારે આજથી 5 વર્ષ પહેલાંનું હતું, એટલે હું મારા જુદા ઉંમરના કાળમાં હતો. પણ હવે જ્યારે હું એ કાળમાં છું જ્યારે આ ગીત મને લાગુ પડે છે. અને હું છેલ્લા કેટલાય સમયથી રેડિયો અને આ ફિલ્મ એક્ટિંગ, જે મેં એક નવું ક્ષેત્રમાં ખેડાણ કર્યું છે, હું કોલમ્સ લખું છું ન્યૂઝપેપર્સમાં, અને એક સાથે મારા અંગત જીવનમાં પણ ઘણું બધું થઈ રહ્યું હતું. અને હું એક સાથે એવું લાગતું હતું મને કે હું 7-8 ઘોડા પર સવાર છું, અને આ બધા ઘોડા એમની ગતિએ મને ખેંચી રહ્યા છે. મારા હાથમાં એમની લગામ જ નથી, જાણે એ મને ખેંચી રહ્યા છે અને હું પાછળ ઢસડાઈ રહ્યો છું. આજની સવાર એ મારા માટે લાઈફ ચેન્જિંગ મોર્નિંગ હતી. એનું કારણ એ જ છે કે આટલા બધા દિવસોથી મને મારી જાત માટે સમય જ નહોતો મળ્યો. જાણે છેલ્લા 3-4 મહિનાથી હું આમ એક ઘંટીમાં પીસાઈ રહેલો, પેલા ઘાણીના બળદની જેમ દોડી રહેલો. આજે સવારે મને નિરાંતનો સમય મારી જાત માટે મળ્યો, જેમાં સૌથી પહેલાં તો સાહેબે સ્વોટ એનાલિસિસ કરાવ્યું. તમારી સ્ટ્રેન્થ, તમારી વીકનેસ, ઓપોર્ચ્યુનિટી અને થ્રેટ, એનું એ ડિસ્કશન બધા લોકોએ કર્યું કે તમારી પોતાની તાકાત શું છે, તમારી શક્તિ શું છે. તમે તમારી નબળાઈઓને પણ પીછાણો અને તમને ક્યાં તમારા જીવનમાં તક ઊભી થયેલી દેખાય છે, અને એ તકને કદાચ કયા નડતર રૂપ વિઘ્નો આવી શકે, એ વિઘ્નોને પહોંચી વળવા તમારે શું કરવું જોઈએ, આવું અમે અજાણ્યા લોકો સાથે ડિસ્કસ કર્યું. હું રોહિતને માત્ર સ્ક્રીન ઉપર જોઉં છું, એના સિવાય હું ક્યારે મળ્યો નથી. ભવ્યને મારી મમ્મી રોજ ટીવી પર જોવે છે, પણ હું ભવ્યને પર્સનલી ક્યારે મળ્યો નથી. પણ અમે આવા અજાણ્યા લોકો સાથે, જે પોતપોતાના ક્ષેત્રમાં લીડર્સ છે, કોઈ બિઝનેસમેન છે, કોઈ એક્ટર છે, કોઈ ડોક્ટર છે, કોઈ પોલિટિશિયન છે, આ બધા અજાણ્યા લોકોની સાથે અમે અમારા જીવનના અંગત પ્રશ્નો ડિસ્કસ કર્યા કે મારી આ તાકાત છે ને મારી આ વીકનેસ છે. એનાથી એક તો સેલ્ફ રિયલાઇઝેશન કરતાં પણ સેલ્ફ એક્ચ્યુઅલાઇઝેશન થયું. અને એના પછી જ્યારે શિવાનીબેન, પહેલાં તો હું એમની ચેતનાને ખૂબ વંદન કરું છું, મારા પ્રણામ એમને. એમણે જે ભાવવાહી શૈલીમાં રજૂઆત કરી સ્પિરિચ્યુઆલિટી વિશે, આપણા ભારત દેશની જે ધરોહર છે, આપણે વર્ષોથી જેનેટિકલી જે સંસ્કાર પામ્યા છીએ ભારતીયો તરીકે, એમાં મૂળ 6 દુર્ગુણો છે, જે એમણે કન્ટેમ્પરરી સ્ટાઇલમાં વાત કરી કે કામ, ક્રોધ, મદ, લોભ, મોહ અને મત્સર. મત્સર એટલે મત સરતી ઇતિ મત્સર્ય, મારાથી કોઈ આગળ સરી જાય, कोई अगर मेरे से आगे निकल जाता है तो हमें उससे जेलसी होती है. तो sir, I'll just conclude.
Okay,
I'll
just a little more because I want to give Dan a little go.
So એમણે 6 દુર્ગુણો આપણા જીવનમાંથી કેવી રીતે દૂર કરી શકાય, અને સ્પિરિચ્યુઅલિટી, સ્પિરિચ્યુઅલિઝમ, સદગુણો, આપણા વ્યવહારમાં જો સદગુણો હોય, આપણી વિવેક બુદ્ધિ યોગ્ય સ્થાને હોય, our faculty of intellect, our faculty of discrimination is rightly sharpened, and if we are able to channelize our energy to spirituality and grow that inner growth and the external growth around us, if we are able to do that with that example that she gave, I would want to conclude.
Okay.
She had given this example of 2 gardens.
Let me just stop you there, and I'm going to let you continue, but I just
You
want
should
to
have
hear
realized I'm a radio jock.
Hold a sec. I know you're a radio man, but I just want to give Dan a little bit of a chance, because Dan Howarth, you are from New Zealand. That means you weren't born in Ahmedabad. You were born a long way away from here, and here you are in India. So, first of all, I'd just like to give you the opportunity to share what your experience was this morning as someone who comes from a foreign land, listening to all of us talking about this subject.
Thank you, Anthony. Namaskar. For me, power wasn't a word I actually liked very much, because there's this saying, power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. So I'm thinking, power, why do people want this? Why do we like to talk about this? So my realization was around the word power, because what I understood from the talks and what the groups were sharing today was that real power, true power, is power over the self. Shivani Ben was sharing about anger, jealousy, different human weaknesses, and it became quite clear that if I'm at the mercy of my own defects, my weaknesses, that's not power. I'm weak. Actually, real power is power over myself, power to remove my defects, my negativity, power to be positive, power to contribute positively to society. So it's really changed my understanding of this word power. And actually, now I understand power is a good thing, actually, if understood properly. Power can be negative, power can be positive. My responsibility is to make positive use of power. Thank you.
That's a great thought. Thank you very much, Dan. Now, I want to come back to Devani. I want to, you are particularly interested in women's issues, and I would like to have just a little bit of an insight from you for everybody as to the relevance and the need for spirituality for women, and what women's role in Indian society is within the context of bringing spirituality into our world.
धन्यवाद एंथनी जी। यहाँ बात हो रही है आध्यात्म की, और जहाँ आध्यात्म की बात होती है वहाँ पर हम महिलाओं को कैसे भूल सकते हैं। जब शक्ति की बात होती है वहीं पावर की बात होती है। जहाँ आध्यात्म की बात होती है वहाँ हम माँ शक्ति को कैसे भूल सकते हैं। भारत हमारे देश में जो शक्ति का उपासक है, हम देखते हैं कि माँ अम्बा हो या सरस्वती, हमारे हर त्योहार उनसे शुरू होते हैं। यहाँ तक कि जहाँ हम दर्शन करने जाते हैं वह माँ का मंदिर दर्शन ही पहाड़ों पे जाकर करना पड़ता है, चाहे वो बड़ौदा के पास पावागढ़ हो, चाहे वो अहमदाबाद के पास की अंबाजी हो, चाहे वैष्णो देवी हो या कोई भी सिद्ध माता का मंदिर हो। इसलिए जब शक्ति की बात हो और हम अपने आसपास आध्यात्म को ढूंढ रहे हो तो हमें सबसे पहले अपने घर से शुरू करना चाहिए। घर में चाहे बेटी हो, चाहे माँ हो, चाहे पत्नी हो या हमारी कोई दोस्त हो, जब हम उनकी तरफ देखें तब हम उनकी शक्ति को पहचानें। एक पल के लिए हम ध्यान दें कि हम ऑफिस से घर तो आते हैं, वो भी आती है, पर वह अपनी जिम्मेदारियों को नहीं भूलती। वह तुरंत अपने किचन में जाती है और वह आपके लिए खाना भी बनाती है और बच्चे भी संभालती है। मैंने ये बात इसलिए आपको इस मंच के माध्यम से कही क्योंकि यहाँ बात हो रही है आध्यात्म की, यहाँ बात हो रही है स्पिरिचुअलिटी की, और यहाँ बात हो रही है यूथ और पावर की। इसलिए इस मंच के माध्यम से यहाँ आए हुए सभी भाइयों बहनों से मेरा निवेदन है कि आज से अभी से आइए हम एक ही उपासक के ओर ध्यान दें, और वह है शक्ति की उपासक, और वह है हमारी बेटी। और घर में ही नहीं, हमारे आसपास जहाँ भी छोटी बच्चियाँ हों, हम उनका ध्यान रखें, वही सही स्पिरिचुअलिटी है। धन्यवाद।
Thank you. Great thoughts. So now let me go back to you, Bhavya. You're the youngest amongst us, I think, and you, I think, have a great deal of influence amongst young people of your age and perhaps even younger. These are the ones who are going to be the next generation to inherit India. These are the ones that are going to actually firsthand experience India's power in the world. I would like to offer you this opportunity to share with this group of people, the young people, how it is and why it is so important to bring spirituality into their lives now.
મારે વાત કેવી છે કે અંકલ એમ કીધું કે સ્પિરિચ્યુઆલિટી કેમ જાળવી રાખવી, તો મારે તમને સૌને એ કહેવું છે કે ગાડી પાર્ક હોય કે ગાડી ચાલતી હોય, ગાડી પટરી પર જ હોવી જોઈએ. ગાડી પટરીથી નીચે ના જવી જોઈએ. કાંઈ પણ થઈ જાય તો એ પટરીથી નીચે ત્યારે નહીં જાય જ્યારે આપણામાં સ્પિરિચ્યુઆલિટી હશે. તો આપ સૌને હું એ જ રિક્વેસ્ટ કરું છું, ફરી એકવાર રિક્વેસ્ટ કરું છું કે સ્પિરિચ્યુઆલિટી એક ટાઈપનું શું કહું કે એક પટરી છે કે તમારે અગર ગાડીને અગર તમારી સાચવી હોય, અગર ટ્રેનની પટરી, ટ્રેન અગર ચાલે છે કે ટ્રેન અગર પાર્ક છે કે ટ્રેન અગર યાર્ડમાં ઊભી છે, તો એ પટરી પર છે, એ પટરીથી નીચે નથી ઉતરતી. તો અગર તમારે સ્પિરિચ્યુઅલ રહેવું હોય તો તમે પટરીથી નીચે ના ઉતરો. બસ એ જ કહીશ. થેન્ક યુ.
Thank you very much. So now, Rohit, I want to just come back to you. When you were talking to us earlier, one of the things that struck me is that you think big. You were talking about America, you were talking about India. You're an influential person here, and what I would like to do now is ask you to share your thoughts for the leadership of India, no matter what political party, but the ones that seem to have the power in India. What would your message be to them in regards to bringing spirituality into their practice of leadership for your country?
You know, Anthony, I don't know whether you're aware, currently India is going through this entire tolerance-intolerance debate. It's been raging for the longest time. It's actually a very simple thing. India is definitely one of the most tolerant cultures in the world. And it's always been like that. Do you agree with me, guys? I mean, India has welcomed everybody to the extent that they've come here and not left for the longest time. We have still welcomed them. We have named gateways after them. We have respected them because that's the kind of culture we are. You know, India is a very spiritual equals inward culture. We look inwards from the very beginning. We are the inner part of the lotus. America and a lot of other Western countries are outward cultures. That's them. What I like about this debate and this discussion is that the power is shifting now to India, which is a good thing. Talking about leadership, it's very strange that we are in the land of Mr. Narendra Modi. I don't have any affiliations to any political groups, nor do I want to ever run the elections, but I think what he's doing to India should have been done 50 years back. So, huge round of applause to Mr. Narendra Modi, and I'll tell you why. People are making jokes about him being out of the country most of the time since he won the election. Why is he not taking care of the roads in Delhi? Why is he not taking care of the flood in Chennai? Why is he not standing up for that rape that happened in Uttar Pradesh? Why is he not coming back to Ahmedabad to see the problems? No, he's not supposed to do that now. He cannot micromanage the country anymore. He's taking India to the world. What he's doing is what we should have done. He's creating a new image for the new emergent India. Mr. Modi, from whatever little I know, and I'm not very politically biased, is doing what every man in this country should do. I sell India the way India is. There are so many things. Mr. Juma spoke about one yoga day, but there's so many things that he's been doing, which we don't know about. The fallback will be 5 years hence. 5 વર્ષ પછી આજે કરે છે. We'll be able to see the merit of that, what he's doing. What I felt today, and I'm telling you, I had tears in my eyes. I don't know whether you noticed that. For me, it was life-changing because this is what everybody should practice. I'll give you a very small example, if you can bear with me. Every time we go in the car in India, you saw the traffic coming from the hotel to here. Everybody wants to cut the lane, get in front of you, and try to get somewhere. Not realizing that if you cause a traffic jam, you yourself will get late. Next time, let somebody pass. He will not abuse you. This is very small. Try it. Let that guy pass. Just smile at him. He'll smile back. You're sending good vibrations. You honk and you tell him to FO and all of that. You're not sending any good vibrations. And I've said this at every talk I've had, that try and be compassionate to the other person. He's also got to go somewhere. You don't know where. Guys, try this next time. કોઈ તમને horn મારે ને તો ગાડી લેફ્ટ માં કરીને let them go.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Very small example,
Yeah,
but it works.
But great. So now let me just go back to you, Dvanit. Here you are, an artist, a singer, a poet. I have to tell you, even though I don't understand Hindi, I saw the beauty of your poetry. I heard it myself. I would like to just ask you about how you intend to bring spirituality in your future into practicality. Because tomorrow maybe, or maybe on Monday, you'll be on the radio during drive time. And you'll have the opportunity to speak to thousands, hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of people. what will you tell them practically about how to bring spirituality into life?
Can you add in brief?
In brief.
Had you been an Ahmedabadi, you wouldn't have asked this question to me. Had you heard my show, you wouldn't have asked this question to me. Because all those people who have heard me on radio, my show begins at 7 o'clock. And at 7:07, when I open up my show, I begin my show with a thought. And the thought is called the morning mantra.
Ah.
And the morning mantra is actually an experience that I go through. And I share it with my listener. And then there is a gist at the end of the morning mantra of 2 minutes. It's a small self-talk that I do with my own self, and then my listeners get benefited through that self-talk. And to answer your question, that how would I bring about spirituality into my radio broadcast?
In brief.
I have been, so there have been, when I started my journey as a radio jockey, I termed myself as Lap Lap Yo Kachbo. So I was Lap Lap Yo Kachbo Dhwanit on radio. Then I was Teda Meda Dhwanit on radio. Then for a few years I was called Kanleva Virus Dhwanit on radio. And since a year I have changed it to Positivity Nu Injection Dhwanit. So there is a property that I do on radio which is called Dil Garden Garden Ho Gaya, in which any listener shares a life-changing experience of his or her own life. And we have had tremendously inspiring stories on radio. As
That's
you
great.
don't want me to, go into detail, but Dil Garden Garden हो गया जिन्होंने अभी तक नहीं सुना है रेडियो पे, या मॉर्निंग मंत्रा जिन्होंने अभी तक नहीं सुना है रेडियो पे, आई नो कि हम बहुत सारे एड्स चलाते हैं, हम बहुत सारे फालतू गाने बजाते हैं, और आपको ऐसा है कि रेडियो जॉकीज फालतू बकवास करते हैं, लेकिन आप एक बार मेरा शो सुन ले, आपका ओपिनियन शायद बदल जाएगा. जहां तक रही बात स्पिरिचुअलिटी को लाने की प्रैक्टिस में, आई विल कंक्लूड माय थिंग विद अ सॉन्ग एज यू हैड रिक्वेस्टेड. इट्स अ वेरी
Very short.
the shortest song that I've sung
Okay.
is this song,
Okay.
and my most favorite song that I
Otherwise,
created.
I'll start singing and that won't be good.
We can sing together, not a problem.
No,
I'll
no,
teach
no.
you. Okay, the song is, it's a message. दरिया ना मोजा भले उछड़े, थोभो किनारे तो कहीं ना वळे, मर जीवा थईए तो मोती मळे, मर जीवा थईए तो मोती मळे, आंधी के तोफान डरવું नहीं, મૃત્યુની પહેલા જ મરવું નહીં, પાછળ ના હટવાનું, બસ આગળ વધવાનું, ચાલ્યા જવું હામથી, જેટલા ફૂલ છે તેટલા કંટકો, તે છતાં જો ટકી રહી શકો તો ટકો, બેફિકર થઈ જીવો जिंदगी ने
So thank you very much. Thank you.
जिंदगी.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause. Now, just to end, Dan, I would like to ask you finally to just give us very few thoughts, your message from the world, representing the world, to India.
Om Shanti. This is not an easy question. I think I feel India is a very lucky place. What I've been looking for, I have found here itself. What all of you have next door to you and round the corner was a very long way away that I have come for. And so India is very lucky, and I very much loved what Mr. Roy was saying as well, about spirituality being the foundation for our future. So I'd like to echo that message actually, that really the spirituality that India has is a very beautiful thing, and it really creates a different world for our future.
Thank you very much. So now I would like you all to please bring your hands together and thank these beautiful
Thank you
people
so much.
for sharing with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you. Yes, as Tapu, I have to say whatever you like.
આજે હું અમદાવાદ ઘણી વાર આવ્યો છું, આપ બધાનો પ્રેમ લઈને જઉં છું, પણ આજે એક નાનકડી વાત શીખીને જઉં છું ઓમ શાંતિના થ્રુ, ધ ફ્યુચર ઓફ પાવરના થ્રુ, કે ઓપન યોર આઈઝ એન્ડ ક્લોઝ યોર આઈ. થેન્ક યુ સો મચ. ઓમ શાંતિ.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you very much. Please welcome back to your seats. Okay.